Cash Color Camp is a high-level conversation on LivehiphopDaily.tv, and this episode is sponsored by Bouquet Rolling Papers. Experience the smooth burn of their classic rolling papers. They understand the art of rolling is a timeless craft, so enjoy what's simply natural. Check out Bouquet today. Click the link in the description when this episode goes live and purchase today. All right, without further ado, man, I'm blessed to have one half of the Smokebattle podcast in here, man. Yo, let me tell you something. Like, these cats I've been following, I've been knowing on Instagram for a minute. I've been wanting to rock with you for a second. Matter of fact, I definitely wanted to holler at you, but we're going to do some other shit off air, because I was like, I definitely hope I didn't offend my man one time. I remember we had that DM.
Man.
Oh, I got a whole reason, too. After working with certain people, I got a whole reason why I said that.
And you know why I definitely didn't take no disrespect? Because, like I was saying off camera to our folks, like, bro, you the OG of this shit. So what you say kind of goes.
My boy, let me tell you something.
Yeah, I mean, so I didn't take no offense. I took it as I got to listen to the big homie and see his perspective in this.
When you said them two names, I was like, one of them pay me, and I'm telling you, don't fuck with it. I mean, I'm keeping a buck with you.
And from since we had that conversation,
Yeah.
shit stirred a little different to where I seen where you was coming from.
All right. We're going to get started with this show, though.
Gotcha.
Got my man Mon with me right now, man. Shout out to my boy Digi. Digi couldn't make it through, man. But
In true comedic fashion, him being a comic, he got some comedy, funny shit behind this. If he happen to pop up and make it, he'll be able to tell the story. But, yeah, bro, you know.
Aliens in the trap shit, man. But like I said, I got my man Mon here, one half of the Smokebattle podcast, a game show where you don't win shit. My boy, how you doing today, man?
Feeling good, bro.
Man, I appreciate you coming through, man. You know, like I say, I've been watching you for a second. I definitely wanted to connect with you and see if we, whenever the time was right, and the time happened to be right this time, and I'm blessed to have you be able to end our month of 420. I think it ended right with the Smokebattle podcast, man. Well, the Smokebattle show, excuse me. All right, so before
I like that you say that, because learning a lot from Dame, he said that don't limit yourself to a podcast, saying that, because we're not just a podcast. We growing into a lifestyle brand.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So it's a show. But like you said, we just dropped our cartoon, Aliens in the Trap. You know what I mean? So we learned a lot from you about the merch, how to move around, even just on the hemp side of things too. Like, I watch a lot of shit you do. Like, from the whole camera setup, everything you do, bro, I studied you. So me being here is more of an honor.
Boy, I'm humbled right now, man.
Sure.
This ain't about me. This is about you tonight, man. First off, introduce yourself and tell us, how you even got into this space of being in media and doing a show like this.
For sure. I'm born and raised in Atlanta, West Side, Vine City, the whole Martin Luther King, AUC Center, you know what I mean? I grew up around here, so I was one of the people who was starting out smoking weed at a young age, 14, 15, just being mischievous.
Yeah. Young ATL dude.
But I was always a little more than my partners with my thinking with it. I didn't always feel like I need to be smoking with everybody. I didn't always feel like I need to let somebody roll up for me. I wanted to roll up. And at that time, didn't nobody know how to roll up, so I took it upon myself to want to learn how to roll up, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, I used to just hear stories like somebody put some in your weed and all that, even though it can happen, but it never happened to me. But I just always had that, and I never wanted a chance with that.
How many times you fucked up rolling a blunt when you was trying to learn?
Thousands. Still now. I'm like Bun B. Some of my switches be tight, some of my sweets be fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, smoke. You know what I mean?
Boy, I tell you, my classic story is I learned how to roll up. This is I'm about to date myself for real, but it was Redman's How to Roll a Blunt. He had a song on his first album, How to Roll a Blunt. And I was in school, and I didn't smoke at the time, but it was this girl I liked who did smoke. So I remember crushing up some pencil scrapers. Like, we had the pencil sharpeners back. Y'all don't use pencils anymore.
I remember that.
We had the pencil sharp. I crushed that shit up, and I rolled it up in some paper to show, I know how to roll a blunt. And she said, that ain't how you roll no blunt. So I was like, all right, well, we push back. But I did learn eventually how to roll a good L. And now I think I roll a pretty good one right now.
And that was just the backstory, because it's like I got into the whole media aspect of it. Was I studied Combat Jack with podcasts.
Oh, Reggie Osei, man, R.I.P. the legend.
Of course, I studied Nori, what they was doing. I was Ice-T. People don't even know Ice-T was one of the first people doing podcasts. So I looked at podcasts like another branch of hip hop, graffiti, DJing. You know what I'm saying? I looked at them like, this is something I want to do. This fit my swag, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to come from a cannabis perspective, because what other way could it be talked about? Everybody else was coming from street. Everybody was coming, you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm going to be early on this. And I was studying Steve Harvey. Shout out to Steve Harvey because I was watching a lot of that Family Feud and Deal or No Deal. So I was like, I want to make my shit like a show. I want people to compete. So when you come on a smoke battle, it's not just us talking about weed. It's about who can roll up the fastest. Why we talking? We ain't telling you that what it's about. We just having a conversation. Then we take notice and be like, oh yeah, it took you forever to roll that blunt, bro. Like, yeah, I mean,
I was watching it this morning. Like I went through a good couple episodes this morning because I was like, let me get real into what they do. And I do like the show. I like the concept. I like how you. Matter of fact, I like how y'all moved it from. Like I thought initially it was a little bit odd because y'all was sitting up in the tall stools and you had everybody else sitting down. But now all y'all even up and, you know what I'm saying, on the tables. And I'm like, yeah, that's a lot smooth. I like that.
Yep. And I guess that the original way of us doing that, it was kind of wanting to show off our clothes. I ain't gonna lie. That was the original reason. We wanted
West side of the land and shit.
Yeah, we just wanted to be fly. We wanted to show we were fly. I felt like most people on podcasts, you don't see what they got on.
Yeah.
So I just took a lot of shit. I'm like, and a lot of people be like, hey, y'all nigga be fly hell on. I'm like, thank you. Point dead.
So, you know, normally I get into consumption habits and what makes people, what was the first time people consumed. You already told us you was 14 when you first started rolling up and you told
me. No, my first time actually smoking was 12.
Oh, it's 12?
I ain't proud of that, but I'm saying I hit a blunt with my friend. He was older than me. He was 13, and his name Chris. Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to
goddamn, he had a nigga hit a blunt, and he was just like, just hit it, bro. And I'm like, I play basketball, bro.
That was me, too.
Like, I ain't trying to do all that, you know what I mean?
Man, I was just say no.
And I grew up in a drug house. Like, my parents sold drugs. They didn't happen to use drugs, but I still had the same effect, even though I benefited from it. But I seen it, you know what I mean? So I wasn't really quick to be trying to smoke, do drinking, none of that type of shit.
Have you ever thought about why you smoke?
That's a good-ass question.
I think about it every day now that I've been on this 30-day run thing because I'm around people every day at my job, and I'm like, yo, this smoking is the shit that keeps me from slapping the fuck out of some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like really, like I get so aggravated with some of these people's attitudes. I'm like, May 5th, you're gonna see a way better me.
I think I smoke to keep my anxiety down, bro.
Okay.
I can honestly say that. Like, I got a lot of PTSD, so it's like I have to smoke.
Bro, if you grew up in the hood, I feel like that's something that you talking about an undiagnosed issue. Like, we all grow up with PTSD. Like, we all have stories of people who, like, I know the first person I ever know who got killed was 13. You know what I mean? Like, and the way I recall that, I have a therapist. The way I recall that, she even told me, the way you can recall every single person is an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, that one, that means you've seen a lot. But two, it means you still ain't really fully processed the fact that you've been seeing this since you've been in damn near 6th grade. So I think a lot of us go with that, man. So it's like when you see people change, like I even say with Chief Keef and them, like when you see some of them dudes chain smoking like that, that's not you a habit or you an addict. It might be because you going through a whole lot of shit and other shit ain't working.
But I agree to what you were just finna say that I was finna say. It's not, you shouldn't get into the addiction part of it because it's not an addiction to me. It's a lifestyle. I don't make my business to smoke as soon as I get up every day.
Yeah.
I give it a couple hours by noon. For real, I might even wait to the end of the day, 4, 5 o'clock. Spark up a blunt. Like right now, I put out a blunt. I ain't too, I had that era already. I'm 35, so when I was 20, 25, hell yeah, I was chain smoking crazy, but now I just hit me a couple blunts and chill now.
Bro, I think about young me, man, riding down the street, smoking weed, like out loud, rolling while I'm at the red light, like shit. I wouldn't even think about doing that. and to know I was rolling good Reggie, like you taking a lot of penitentiary chances on some Reggie.
That's some bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit, boy.
That's real, though.
Yo, but let's get to the show, man. So what led to the start of the Smoke Battle? Like, I know you said you was watching game shows, you was watching a lot of podcasts, but what was the first time you was like, all right, so we gonna do this show?
The idea came from me. It's my original idea. So it was something I wanted to do by myself, watching you. And I was like, I don't think I could pull it off by myself first. Real talk. And I was like, I gotta find me a 5 co-hosts. So at first I wanted a female. And I was like, I don't know too many females that's really smoking publicly like that.
Yeah.
So that was starting to be a thing. So then somebody else introduced me and Digi together, and the day me and bro met, boom.
Chemistry.
Boom.
Yeah, it was good chemistry.
We started doing like jot notes right then and like pre-production type talk right then and before we filmed anything. So then we started writing stuff down. I was telling him what I wanted to do. Digi big on the digital side and tech and all that. So he handles a lot of that editing and he big on that. So it was like I just had the creativity part of it. And once we don't really step on each other's toes with that, that's why we win.
I think you're right. You know, I was just about to mention that a lot of the issues I have when I see some podcasts, especially when you have multiple hosts, that is a lack of chemistry. Like sometimes I feel like I'm gonna say a show, like say Breakfast Club, right?
For sure,
A lot
for
of
sure.
times Breakfast Club is either C the God commanding the interview or Angela Yee commanding the interview, and sometimes you can feel like DJ Envy's just there.
True.
Occasionally it can get to that kind of mode. Not saying they don't got chemistry, but just saying occasionally you can get to that kind of space where you don't know who's supposed to be doing what at what time. I think that y'all have some real good chemistry, especially when I was watching y'all from the first episode, the very first episode, season 1. I watched down to a couple other seasons.
That's big.
I was like, yo, I like
Thank you, bro.
how they move. Like the first episode, y'all got the skits going, y'all got the funny shit in the middle. Neither one of y'all step on each other's toes. It's like you each one of y'all know each other's lanes and how to make this shit work. And I like that part about it.
We're Gemini. I'm Aquarius, he's Gemini. So we got that. We already done figured those little spiritual points out. So we don't have to step on each other's toes. And we cool in real life.
That's what's up, man.
That's what it really is, too. Like, we cool in real life.
That's what's up, man. You know, like I say, I saw the first episode, man, and I thought even how y'all opened it up, it was almost like watching, I don't know if you've seen Mystery Science Theater 3000. It was like watching Mystery Science Theater 3000. Like, y'all have a whole play up before we even get to the show. It's not like you just ripped the Band-Aid off and it's like, yo, we about to start. Now my man sleeping, you waking them up, y'all going through the whole shit, man. Like, talk to us about pulling together even those, like them little skits and things that you make part of the show where it's not so much we just getting right to the interview. We kind of walking y'all through who we are before we even hit you with what we do.
That's studying Dame, listening to Dame. Give people more than just you sitting around smoking weed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. I told my mama the idea first. She was like, so you just gonna sit around and smoke weed? I was like, not really.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about different shit. But more of the theatrical shit came from Digi. You see what I'm saying? That's his background. You see what I'm saying? He added that. He was like, bro, we got to do this shit like this. I was like, you know what? I wanted to do shit like that, but let's do it. I took the chance listening to him.
Yeah. I wish he was here because that episode where they was where dude walked up trying to buy weed, nigga say I want a pound. Like, nigga, what the fuck I got a pound?
Now we wrote that one together. Yeah, but him being the comic that he added that shit and he made the sauce on it. Like, yeah, the skit part. And then once we did that, like what you said, the sleeping skit, I was hooked. Cause people was like, I like y'all doing a little skit. So I was like, bro, we gotta do some more skit.
Yeah.
I don't even want to film no episode. Let's just do a bunch of skit. We got some more skit. Wait.
I like
we got
that.
some shit.
I like the skits, man. I also like how y'all do the themes. Like y'all had the ladies take over. You know what I'm saying? Like you do themes about that shit. When it comes to those kind of concepts, like what's it like? What's the process of trying to find the theme? You know what I'm saying? They're trying to find the people. Like again, I book shows. We've been doing this 6 years now. It's kind of hard to find people to fit certain themes. What's it like trying to find those people who could fit exactly what you're trying to talk about and then make it work as far as from a production side?
That's the hardest shit. I do that. Like I say, did you handle the technical shit? I do the booking. I research people. I study your whole Instagram before I even have you on our page for at least a month.
Me too, man.
At least a month. I just see if you really smoking, and then I see what kind of way you promote weed. If you just a person who just saying you smoke weed, that ain't enough. Like I have a lot of my partners, they be like, hey, bro, let me come on the show. I be like, you just smoke weed, bro.
Yeah.
You don't have a brand. You don't have no product to
Do you
go
have a
with it.
conversation?
Really don't have a conversation.
Do you have a conversation? Because I tell you right now, a lot of people, they'll present this like this. Like, well, I'll be like, yo, for one, our show is basically like 45 minutes to an hour. Do you got an hour in you? Yeah, I got an hour. Go watch my Instagram Live. And how much of your Instagram Live is you smoking and
Talking
staring
about
at
your
the
life.
screen and waiting for somebody to come on, talking to one person in particular, then coming back and smoking again? I'm like, it took you 30 minutes to even say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was on here for 2 hours literally, but you wasn't doing nothing.
I keep it a stack. We don't really go live because it's like we do live shows. Like, come see us live.
I feel you.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel you. I don't like giving. I already told you that. I don't like giving away game. And it took me forever to get on Instagram. The only reason I'm on here now is I got another phone. You know what I'm saying? So at this sole moment is because I got a second phone. But I don't like giving away shit. And I feel like going to Instagram Live, Facebook Live. I think LinkedIn Live is cool. But going on all these lives, I feel like you're giving away too much to platforms that don't give back. You know what I'm saying? Like Elon Musk, when he just bought Twitter for $44 million, we could be live on here all day. I ain't get a chip of that.
real talk.
I ain't get a, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like, I ain't get a
for
chip
real.
of that. Like, we could be on here live all day. We make your product worth $44 billion. Like, and we ain't getting damn dollar of that.
I like where he tweeted though. I bought Twitter. I'm gonna buy Facebook next and get off both of them and go live life.
Did he really?
I don't know.
I was about to say.
It said, it was. You know how these folk can all type of shit. But I seen the tweet.
If he said that for real, then all right now we need to go say sorry to Tom in MySpace, because MySpace was the most organic, like cool place next to College Club.
It was.
We left y'all to go be big time on our own, man. We owe you an apology, bro. We need to all come back like ex-boyfriends, man. Like, yo, we sorry.
When I seen that, I was like, he right, bro. Get out here and live, man.
Facts.
Like Instagram, social media, all that shit, cool if you have something. And that's like as far as a product, a character, even if the girl's using it for their body, shit, have that. Yeah. You know what I mean? But the point, this the thing I hate about social media. I got to say this. When somebody have an Instagram and they don't be posting, but they always on it every day.
It's hard to unfollow them folks too. Because I try to do an unfollow sweep all the time, and I'm like, I'm going to unfollow somebody. I'm like, you ain't posted in 3 years. Then you see their story, and I'm like, the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be the first one in my DMs talking about why you unfollow me. Dog, you ain't posted in 3 years. And that's consistent. Beside that and the whole archiving all your pictures and just acting like you ain't even on, help me understand why I follow you.
Thank you.
Right now. Like, help me understand this what's going on, because I'm trying to, like, at this point, Instagram blocked me from even following people. So I have to, bro. I can't get more than 7,501 followers. If I hit 1 and I start to follow somebody else, they'll automatically unfollow that person. So I got to go back and unfollow people. That's how I do this shit. That's how I know I be having a bunch of people who don't post but just still be on stories. I got to unfollow people to even follow people. Yes. Instagram, whole game. Buy Instagram. Yeah, Elon, buy Instagram and shut all that down too.
I see you got the Kobe book. This is my favorite book, bro.
Oh, that's
I got this at the house too.
That's Herb, man. Herb a book collector. You see, we got the sneaker. He got the ultimate sneaker book. Man. He got, you know what? Herb got a collection of magazines over here too. That's pretty live.
You killed me with that.
Boy, he got my first double XL over there too somewhere, man. Like I used to write. He got the first article I ever got paid for is sitting over there somewhere. It's a game cover. So if y'all got the game cover when Game was first in the game and he was on the cover of double XL, I'm on page 30.
He wrote like I didn't know that. We know you wrote. That's what you.
I'm on
that's
page
who
30.
you is.
I'm on page 30. If you ever want to check that out, man.
You wrote a lot of shit, bro. That's why I say I'm trying to get to that journalistic point that you at, bro.
That was not hard, man. You know you have shit. Come over here to Cash Color Campus World, man. We trying to branch back out on that side now, because I feel like that's what I feel like is really, really missing when it comes to the black campus experience. Like, we got the podcast, you know what I'm saying, people doing the web series and all that shit, man, but we got to get back to the editorial side.
Yes,
I get so tired of having to go through people who don't necessarily look like us and understand what we doing and having to explain to them why this is important to post. Like, I was over that years ago. The fact I even jumped back in this lane is crazy to me, but
yes, sir.
I can't be selling stories to people who already don't know our experience. Like, I need people who I want to be that dude for y'all. Like, I want to be able to hit publish. Like, yo, I get this shit hit. You know what I'm saying? Just let it go. We ain't gonna worry about who's share it or who nothing. We just worry about who the right people gonna read it, because the right people gonna get it, because we the people who sell. We know who our people's is.
Yes, sir.
So we gonna get there, man. What's some of your favorite moments of the show?
I'm gonna be honest. It was when it's two. It was when Did Your Brother came up in the episode. Did You Got a Twin?
Oh, he got a twin? I missed that one. So
there's
there's two of them.
Yeah.
There's two of them.
And they made it seem like he was locked in the basement, but Did You had some real business shit going on. You getting him some bread, so goddamn he was out of town. So it made sense how we like go back to the theme shit. We had to play on it like quick. It was like 2 days. He was like, bro, I got to make this money move. Y'all got to figure this out. I was like, bro, get your bro. We had your bro on there. We make it seem like you know what I mean? It was like, boom. So we came up with that idea, and that's how we ran with that theme on that one. And the second one was with, we had the female entertainers. We had Nikki Sweets and Moni Stack.
I saw that one this morning.
That's one of my favorite episodes of all time.
I saw that one this morning. My man said we got the female entertainers. I thought even rappers was coming out. Oh, no. Oh, no.
But she rap. Both of them rap. They got, that's why I say entertain. They do a lot of shit. Like, that ain't no shade on them. They the shit. Yeah. Like, they rap. They sing, they selling clothes, they hustling, they females, they entertaining. You know what I mean? So I salute them.
Salute, man. I love the way he described it. It was almost like Mike Epps when he was on, what was it, Next Friday? He was talking about Baby D. Baby D got everything going on, man.
Yeah, she cooked. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, do you find it hard? You know, the fact that you consume during the show is something we don't do, and the main reason I don't do is I told it's Chris J, and Chris J was the first episode of ours, December 16th,
One of my favorites.
2016. Chris J, my dude. Chris J fucked me up that day because we was smoking, and towards the end of that episode, I asked him what we smoking. He says the indica strain, and my whole body just said indica shut down. And I remember I couldn't remember no questions. And I said after that I ain't never asking no. I can't smoke on air no more. Only other person I smoked with was Scotty ATL on literally on air for real. It's not my thing because I forget questions. Like I like to try to remember what's going on. But y'all can maintain that. Like how hard is it for y'all to keep the show moving while y'all are smoking?
Because it's organic.
Okay.
And man, I can't give up the whole sauce. I got mad if I would have just said it was because I be so authentic and being real about the shit. It ain't no pressure, but we just be organic, bro. We do have a script, but we keep it, we keep it cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you said, I like what you said. That's what the main thing. We have a theme. Once we set that theme, we let everybody know what's going on. Boom. We let everybody know to chill because everybody kind of be on edge. They like, what we doing? You know what I mean? Like, we let everybody know. We prep everybody before the show, and then it's like, boom, when you see it on camera, it's like it be organic from everybody.
I feel you. Do you give people questions beforehand? Because that's how I keep it organic. I try not to. Like, we just going to talk. Like, I know what I'm about to ask you.
Hell nah.
Yeah.
I don't give you no question.
I know what I'm about to ask you.
I know what you on the show for. I brought you here.
My point. I didn't ask you for no shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what I'm about to ask you. So next up for y'all is though Aliens in the Trap, and that was the second reason why I wanted to have y'all come on. When I was watching the little joint you had on Instagram, I was like, all right, these boys, I want to see what they talking about now. So Aliens in the Trap is the new joint. If y'all want to go support my man, what is it, $10 on? It's $10 right now. Mm-hmm. Go to their page right now. Go click the link tree and go make sure y'all support that. But speak to us about Aliens in the Trap. Like how that concept come out and what exactly is Aliens in the Trap?
Okay, the concept was inspired by Homeboys in Outer Space.
Okay.
Remember that?
Homeboys in Outer Space.
So goddamn, I was geeking, like you said, watching a lot of that on YouTube. Thinking back when I used to watch it then, I'm like, damn, I want to do some shit like this. But then I was seeing it was so hard to put it on as a production.
Yeah.
Whew. So then I started thinking, I was like, bro, let's make this bitch a cartoon. So the idea was going to be full-on production. We're alien in a costume, the whole nine. We won't go crazy, but the shit was gonna cost too much money to do it right now.
Yeah.
And to do it with our show. So I was like, let's get more creative and do it with a cartoon. Had our animator LeVar animation, but he got them did his thing, and he new to animation. So it was like, he ain't doing no cheesy shit, but he A1, everything 4K, everything 2D, and it's moving like it's fire, bro. It's worth the 10, trust me.
That's what's up. And what's the concept of the show?
Of the cartoon?
Yeah, the cartoon.
I ain't gonna get too much of it because it's an installment. It's gonna keep going. You know what I mean? We're gonna have different characters doing different things, but the basis of it is it's some aliens come to Atlanta and trying to basically get us to sell their weed. Some alien weed. You know what I mean?
Yo, you got alien dope, alien weed.
And it's gonna just keep going. Each episode gonna be a different episode about what we doing with the weed. You know what I mean? You gotta just watch it. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Like it's basically they trying to debo us to sell the weed on some cartel shit.
Bro, salute them boys, man. Make sure y'all go support that. Like I say, it's in the link tree. It's only $10, man. Y'all spend more money. Sure. Y'all spend more money on other shit. Go support them boys, man. Papers, blunts, or bongs? What's your favorite?
Blunts, favorite, but when I got a little bit of weed left, I'm gonna roll up some paper.
Okay.
I keep some papers around.
Okay, so blunts is your favorite. Why are blunts your favorite? Like I'm a blunt person myself. I'm trying to lean more on the papers. Because again, shout out to Bouquet. I'm trying to lean more to papers. But why do you like blunts over everything else?
Bro, it just seemed more cooler to me. Salute Currency. You know what I mean? Because I feel him on what he be saying. And he definitely got the science behind what he's saying. It's true. But we from Atlanta, bro. We ain't doing all that paper shit, bro. Like, You can't be rolling up no papers in the club around no female. Mm-mm.
They definitely gonna hold it too long. I'll tell you that. I'm they gonna hold it too long. You gonna be burning that shit forever.
I smoke for the females. I kick cool player shit. So at the end of the day, if she like a joint, she probably don't roll her own joint. Most females I be around, they don't like joints. Like it's not unless it's a pre-roll.
That's interesting, man. So, how many people you think is too many people in a cipher?
2.
2? He said just me.
But 3 for real. 3 for real. 3 for real.
Bro, there ain't no way
3
we do
pushing
it.
it.
Especially after post-COVID, there ain't no way we
I'm
doing these
telling you,
5.
that's why I said 2. Like I left it at the 2, like you and you. But it's like if y'all really doing y'all, roll up your own shit.
Facts, man. So going forward, man, who do you feel like you should have on the show? Or anybody who you feel like is a dream guest?
Shice Bubs.
Shout out to Shiesty.
And come on our show too.
Shout out to Shiesty, man. Shiesty's a dope person, man.
Shice Bubs, man. The Emperor.
Have you watched this show?
Of course.
Yeah, he got a show now too. You know who show I like? You know what I'm saying? I love to have Dizza. Dizza is one of my dream guests. Like I want to have Dizza live in Atlanta on Cash Color Cannabis.
That'd be
but
hard too.
Dizza show's hard. I love Personal Party
I
podcast.
Personal Party.
Yeah. And he's one of the few celebrity shows I could watch. Like, you know, a lot of them celebrity shows, when they be having they friends on there, they be having whole personal conversations we know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? But the way Dizza make it work, he just make it work. You know what I'm saying? You really feel like you just kind of, you listening to a good conversation between good friends, and they making it seem like it's some shit that we all should be taking part in. Love the way he do his show, man. Dizza's really doing it dope. Speaking of shows, man, what other shows do you feel like you listen to and you feel like work well?
I don't know if you know about First Smoke of the Day.
First Smoke of the Day. No, who's that?
Oh man, it's some white guys. Salute to First Smoke of the Day.
First, he just put me on.
Boy,
Whew.
they got damn inspiration for real. Everything saucy. All they shit quality. But it ain't just because they white. It's just because I peep what they doing too. It's like we can do that too. You know what I mean? But shout out to First Smoke of the Day. Spliffs and Giggles.
Okay.
They out in Miami. I be liking them. They some females. They just be smoking. They talk to porn stars and all type of different folks and shit. The shit cool. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm into that type shit as far as podcasts. I go into everybody's shit. I want to see, especially when you smoking. I like what 85 South doing there when they smoking a little more.
That's one show, you know, and I'm no cap. I have never, ever seen an episode of 85 South. I just ain't had the time. It's not like I don't want to. I just haven't. There's never been a moment where I was like, all right, I'm going to sit down and watch 85 South. Just it never happened before. Now that you say so, I'm going to have to watch it this weekend. But I've never seen 85.
Nah, it's like with everybody. It's like whenever they shit drop, I like $1 million worth game. When everybody shit drop, it drop on different days. So I'm tuned into everybody's shit. That's all I watch podcast.
And the one show I can't fully get into is Drink Champs. Like, I still to this moment don't get Drink Champs other than people be drunk and it's long. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is just way too long for me. Like, y'all be on here way too long talking about nothing, and y'all let Nori ask the same question about 5 times. Like, and I don't get it.
I agree.
And I don't get it. But you
I
know,
definitely see the blueprint.
Yeah.
That's what I took from it.
They definitely set up a good model for what's moving
for
forward right now. But that's the one show I can't fully get into. And it's not a knock. Like, I know everybody, for each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cash Color Canvas ain't for somebody.
That's right.
But when I be watching Drink Champs, it'd be a struggle for me. I'm like,
sure,
dog,
for
can
sure.
y'all wrap it up, B? Like, have wrap this up, B. This should not be 4 hours. Like, that's a long-ass movie. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely be skimming through, though.
Yeah, you got to. You got to. Like, matter of fact, I had an Uber driver tell me one time, because he said he listened to Drink Champs and he listened to Kevin Samuels. And I was like, why?
Oh, yeah, I like Kevin Samuels sometimes.
He said it's just some shit to play in the background. He said it'd be long enough. Yeah, he said for real. He said it'd just be long enough that I can just keep it playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really have to pay attention.
I definitely listen to Kevin Samuels, too. I fuck Kevin Samuels.
I ain't never heard Kevin Samuels. Well, I heard it that day. That's the day me and this Uber driver had a conversation when he was in traffic. And my man was listening to Kevin Samuels. I was like, I didn't even know this was real. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you be listening to Kevin Samuels? He's like, dog. I just let it play. I be driving around all day. Just let it play.
I couldn't do that. That'll fuck up my psyche.
Really?
Yeah, like, why would I'm too conscious of a person just to have some shit playing.
Oh, he do it. He did
I
it.
play some good meditation music if that's the case. Jazz or some shit.
He did it. He did it. What's some good music you listen to while you roll up?
It's gonna throw everybody off. I love screwed up music, bro.
Say word.
Like, but I like it. It's a certain channel on YouTube called like slowed and reverb.
Okay.
And they do all song, any song you can think of. I don't give a fuck.
And they chop and screw it?
What? So it'd be, I was just playing Flex. I was just playing Beanie Man. Screwed up. It was just like, damn, this a vibe right here.
You know, shout out to OG Ron seeing them, man. Like, I used to be going back and forth to Dallas when I was, like, early in my writing years. Like, we talking about 05, 06 and shit like that. And I used to try to get into screwed up music, and it's like, it's one of them things where I feel like, yeah, you got to want to, number one.
Sure.
You got to be in a kind of mode to kind of listen to it. Because when they start spinning it back, it's like.
And they don't really do that. Slow and reverb is more not chop and screw. That's the difference. So salute the chop and screw, but goddamn slow and reverb is more of it's just slowing down the song, and it's like putting that reverb on it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
My man's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. I feel like we about to hear a comedy show in a minute, man.
For sure. Hey, man, we got Digit sliding in, man. I told y'all it was going to be a story. I told y'all my nigga's a true comic, man. Don't play with him.
Oh, what's up, man? Come on through.
Don't play with my boy, man.
Oh, shit.
Digit, what's good with you, man?
It's a rough day. I don't understand why motherfuckers, if you driving slow and I want to go around you, let me go. This nigga start trying to race me. Because he
What car you got, though?
Oh, you know, got that Jeep, you know.
My nigga trying to race you in the Jeep. That's what I'm trying to
I was
say.
saying, this nigga had a pickup truck. He driving slow as fuck. So I'm like, let me just go around you. There's a turn lane right here. Now he sped up trying to race me. Felt disrespectful.
Yo,
I hit the fuck out that curve.
Atlanta the weirdest shit when it comes to driving. Like, either people drive real fast or medium slow.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's almost impossible to cross the street because you don't know which way, how somebody coming down.
I would have been on time. I'm right here. Luckily, crackhead. You know, Jay's always come in handy. Changed my shit. He got over on me. He's like, hey, man, you know, you go in the store, they get 50 for 25 off your EBT. And I'm like, 50 for 25 is not 70%.
Hold on, we getting you another mic.
Another mic.
Yeah.
Nah, you can keep that one. I grab that.
Bruh.
My boy
Anyway,
here,
how y'all
man.
been today?
We've been good, man. We've been wrapping up with your boy, Mon, man. Getting into this whole smoke battle shit, getting into aliens in the trap. But while you here, you know, because we was talking about the skits a little while ago. He was telling me the skits is your thing, man.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, I try to be as comical as possible, but I'm not a joke. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, man. It comes naturally. Like, my whole family like this. Like,
Yeah.
I grew up and we roasted. We joke, everything. Because, you know, growing up poor sucks. Got to make the best out of it,
Yeah.
I guess. But, yeah, I had a twin brother. Most of our older brothers and sisters was out the house, so we created characters all the time. We created our own imaginary best friend. He was our butler because we don't want to do shit. But, yeah.
Nigga, I did thought that was Sant for a minute. You know Big Sant? Bro, when you came through, because Sant.
Oh, Big Son?
Sant,
Yeah.
my dude, yo, Sant, when I say we had jokes, me and Sant, when we went down to South by South, we was driving back one day. This nigga is the funniest dude you ever want to actually get him on the show. He don't smoke, but get him on the show. If you ever want to have jokes, boy, even the way you was just delivering that joke.
Oh,
I had an imaginary friend, he was my butler, because I don't like doing shit. That's a Sant joke.
Hey, bro, I love Big Son, bro. That nigga, me and Crit cool.
Yeah.
So every picture of Crit and Maya Bailey out there, I took the picture.
Word.
Yeah. Shout out to Maya. But
My boy deep in the Atlanta shit.
I see, man. Maya's been on the show, too. Shout out to Maya Bailey, man.
oh yeah, that's one of my guidance.
Word.
One of the people that helps me stay grounded.
Word. So, you know, we was winding down, man. But talk to us about the elevation of the show. Like, where do both of y'all see the smoke battle going as we move forward? Because I know you got the cartoon. I know you still got more seasons of the show to go. Like, what's next for y'all?
Oh, for me, be 100% with you. I'm trying to get Spielberg level with my filmmaking,
Word.
character creation, creating whole universes, really telling stories but from a creative black perspective. Because everything that's black on TV right now is whack. Everything that's black in theaters come out is whack. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for anybody. This is only my opinion, not the opinion of the show. But
Smokebattle support what he's saying though, for sure.
yeah, and we trying to change the culture of how cannabis is viewed, especially in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Georgia's probably gonna be one of the last states to ever legalize it.
Oh, it will be. It's on schedule to be. Like, they on the race to be the last.
Oh no, Kentucky said beat us.
Mississippi.
Mississippi, I don't even want to talk about Mississippi, man. Except for Chris.
But you would have never thought Virginia.
No, I wouldn't have. You know, and be honest with you, I would have never ever thought Virginia. But then Virginia's governor said, "Hold up, let me reverse a couple of things real quick, man. Let me slow this process down too." I don't understand the South's slowness about this. To be honest with you, because even North Carolina, you talking about places where y'all sole money is agriculture,
Exactly.
and you said, you know what, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? We don't want none of this money.
I personally feel like they know in Georgia there's a lot of black entrepreneurs.
That part.
And they are scared of that. Everything we do.
Same politicians that turn it down buy weed from niggas that look like me.
Yeah.
Don't think black people don't own farms. That's what I'm saying. Don't think black people don't own farms already.
Oh yeah.
Families just got farms and acres of shit already.
Boy, my family having this conversation now because they got land in Alabama and we be debating forever what you want to do with it.
I ain't gonna speak about my family, dude.
Right?
But you're right.
Yeah,
Almost every black family got somebody in the family that it's part of it. It's a generation back or something like that where you got some. Everybody's a generation down where you got some farmland in there that you could probably get some motion on.
Oh yeah, I got some down in the 229 right now.
He's ready. That boy Dizzy ready. So I love y'all guys. Like I say, bro, like I was telling Mon the whole time, man, like I'm a fan of Smokebattle. I think it's really a dope concept. I've been sitting here watching it all morning, you know what I'm saying, from
He went all the way back to the first episode.
Oh yeah, first episode when you was asleep on the couch.
Oh yeah, you gotta get them skits back in there. You know what sucks about me about to steal your lighter?
I didn't notice.
A gift.
Oh, I was about to say I didn't notice.
Oh, they don't even go by this no more.
What we got?
Vintage Chinatown Market.
Oh,
Clipper lighter.
oh,
Collabs.
and it is Chinatown Market too.
Yeah,
Real one.
the real one. I had them in the safe for like a year.
Yo, so we got free. I don't want to say the but. Yeah, we got free plant and we got lighters today. You missed the free. Well, you didn't miss it. You about to see it now.
Oh.
Yeah, this is an amazing day.
Shout out to ATL dispensary,
Yeah,
man.
it's an amazing day in Atlanta.
Whoever
today.
got the free plant, they get a lighter too. Because look, I'm not gonna lie, this shit's probably worth more now because they changed the name of the company.
It might be worth for a little
For real, bro. I'm about to hide this from somebody. What you mean, bro? This still work? Yeah, I'm gonna have to hide this from somebody. Hey, before we get out of here, because I want y'all to mix and kick it with the folks for a little second, man. We want to chop up off screen about some other stuff. How can people support y'all? I already told them Aliens and the Trap is in your bio right now. Go to the link tree, click that, $10. Y'all spend more money on other shit, man. Go ahead and invest in the black-owned brand right now. How can they support the show? How can they support what y'all doing with the animation? And how can they keep up with everything y'all doing?
I mean, first, like he said, support the cartoon because we're going to keep dropping more. We're going to drop them anyway, but the more support we get is going to enable us to keep putting more shit out. You can support the show just by watching, man. Watching it, subscribing, telling somebody about it. That's the thing about our show. We treat the show in a way like it's a community thing. So you ain't got to buy nothing from us right now. That's how we kick it. All this shit credit right now. You know what I mean? We
I like
kicking
that.
real street. You know what I mean? It's credit. The show credit. You can watch our show for free. You can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google. But we finna start doing some more different shit, like, lifestyle shit.
Word. Well, I'm a fan, man. I wanted to make sure we connected. I already told you about it. We gonna chop up, man, because I'm gonna give you the real reason why I was like, I ain't gonna fuck with them niggas.
Also,
What's up?
you can catch me once a month at Nantucket Brewing, the Nappy Roots on their
down
own
the street.
brewery. I run their comedy show once a month. It's every second or third Thursday. I'll be putting the flyers up. And
What time?
it's usually at 7 p.m.
Word.
on Thursday. You can catch us at our live events, definitely. And a real way to
We're gonna be doing a lot different little live parties. We got some different little themes and shit we're gonna come with. It's under the wraps.
and a good way to support us is join the team, man. We're looking for interns right now.
For sure.
Word up, man. I appreciate you boys coming through, man. That's Mon, that's Digi. Make sure y'all follow Smokebattle, the game show where you don't win shit. And support what they do. You know what it is. Cash Color Campus High Level Conversation. This episode sponsored by Bouquet rolling papers. Make sure you cop those. We out.
Yo, yo.
My God, man, I appreciate you getting through though.
Bro, look, it is a fucking donut on my car right now.